So, integration call. So I would like to hear your experiences. Who would go first? Last week, how was it? When you did the exercises, what were your learnings? What were your observations? Any questions? Any doubts? Anything that made you question many things which you're not ready to hear or listen? Any discoveries?
I discovered that I live so much in my mind than in reality.
Okay. Wonderful.
And whichever I thought like I'm prioritizing, but unconsciously or unmindfully, I have been uh, piling up those emotions. I haven't addressed. I thought I'm like, okay, I'm prioritizing and I'm overlooking that. But then why it is coming back all together is because they are unaddressed and they are subsided. Like uh, for that moment, we are saying, okay, this is not important. But then later it comes everything together because we haven't processed that.
Awesome. Awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's a beautiful realization because usually what happens is, we think we are processing everything properly, but in reality, we are just skipping a lot. We are skipping a lot of steps. Now, whatever we skip, whatever we say, okay, I'll deal with it later. Maybe it's not the time now. I've got something else to prioritize. Okay, it's good for that moment, but what happens is it hits us back, especially when you're not ready to deal with it, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Others, who would go next? Padmini Garu?
నేను ప్రతిరోజు చెప్పేస్తూనే ఉంటాను కానీ నీతో ఎప్పటికప్పుడు ఏదంటే బట్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద రియల్ థింగ్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్ అండ్ బాడీ that I am understanding more and more, and I am practicing, and I am living with body and mind.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And that only so many things what I was doing from previously also, which I was thinking that is not correct or that is humbug, why I am doing all these things. But that is only correct path of my path. That is only my way. That's why I am like that. And I am now also I am like this only. Whatever I want to do, I am able to do now. Whatever I want to talk, I am talking. That is the happiness now.
Wonderful,
No
wonderful.
chid, no kit, nothing.
More peace.
More peace. Okay, వచ్చావా రా. Okay, రావట్లేదా? Okay, okay, no problem.
Awesome, awesome. Happy to hear this. Others?
Hi, Garu. First of all, many, many happy returns of the day.
Thank you so much, Andy. Hi.
Okay, I would like to share a lot of things. But as I mentioned in the channel, it's really a mind-blowing session, all the sessions, each and everything. And last 4 day sessions, which I have connected more about the expressing instead of suppressing, how to express. You have explained about one ritual kind of thing or a practice. So, crushing out all the emotions and giving away those things, releasing on the other person in a visible way. So sometimes we cannot be able to express or everything or which we are facing due to the others' behaviors or others' mentalities. It will affect us. But with this practice, I felt very relaxed. really I can able to visualize and release lot of things which are in my head, and that is really a wonderful thing. And the fear, guilt, shame related things are also really helped me a lot. And all these practices really worked on me, and I'm really happy for this session. I just want to share these things with you. That's all.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Ishwari garu. So,
Thank you.
see, ultimately, the idea that I had when I started this program is execution, because most of us know a lot of theory, right? But when we put things into practice is when you actually get the result out of it, right? So I'm seeing a lot of changes in everybody, including me, because though I am, it looks like I'm conducting the session, but I'm also participating like you. So every day I'm having a lot of release, a lot of clearance for myself also. So I think this is a co-creation, and it's happening very well deep within me. And all the people who are going through these recordings and not doing these exercises regularly, you are seeing your shifts, right? Something is changing
Yes.
each day.
Yes.
And when you look at this cumulatively after 15 days, 20 days, you'll have, the version of you which attracted this program. At some point towards the end, you feel, why am I in this program? I don't think it's needed anymore. Okay. That is where I want you to go. See, systems are built. Okay. People create systems to make things easier for everybody else. So that you can use the copy paste model, right? But what happens is, at some point, when execution is not properly carried out, systems becomes a, how do I say, it becomes a trap. You're stuck in the system. You can't go out. You can't be in. So self-sustenance begins when you actually start applying and you own that. Now, how many of you are owning these practices? That's it. When you own these practices, what happens is they become one with you, and you don't have to do it like a practice. It just becomes a part of your lifestyle. Now, I'll tell you one thing. Whenever I feel so much agitated inside myself, whenever I get some irritation, whenever I get some deep and dissatisfaction or disappointment or some unwanted emotion, first thing I do is I see you, I feel I release you. Now suddenly somewhere some sensation will come. I go there. I see you, I feel I release you. I see you, I feel I release you. I'll tap, exhale, exhale. I'll not sit quiet. I'll release, release, release till that sensation is gone. It became a part of my life. So I say cut, erase, delete, 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 till it is erased from my mind. It happens. Why? Because I did a lot of practice. So you might ask, can it work every time? Yes, it works every time. Provided are you
Yes.
working with it enough number of times till it works for you? That's the question.
యా ఇది కరెక్ట్ వంశీ గారు. సమ్ టైమ్స్ నేను ఫీల్ అవుతున్నప్పుడు అంటే నేను మీకు ఇది కూడా పాస్ట్ లో కూడా చెప్పా. సమ్ టైమ్స్ నాకు ఎక్కువ గట్ ఫీలింగ్ వస్తుంది.
అవును.
ఏదన్నా మనకి ఆ ఫీల్ అనేది ఎక్కువ తెలుస్తుంది. గట్ ఫీలింగ్ అనేది
Yes.
తెలుస్తుంది మనకు, ఏదన్నా బ్యాడ్ కానీ గుడ్ కానీ. నాకు ఆ టైంలో ఇది బాగా యూజ్ అవుతుంది.
Wonderful, wonderful,
రిలీజ్
correct.
చేసినప్పుడు నాకు అది బాగా వర్క్ అవుతుంది.
Awesome.
ట్యాప్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు ఇది అనేది ఒక రకంగా అదొకటిను హార్ట్ లో ఒక చోట ఇట్లా పట్టేసినట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది. ఆ టెన్షన్ కి ఒక రకంగా ఆ టైంలో రిలీజింగ్ కి బాగా యూజ్ అవుతుంది.
Correct.
ట్యాప్ చేసుకుంటుంటే చాలా బాగా యూజ్
If you if you noticed, I yawned right now. ఆలోచించేసా.
అవుతుంది.
Why? Because I tapped, na. I just yawned. Body is the truth that you are living in. Your body will not lie. It is visible. So you have to just tap, release, tap, release, tap, and release. It just goes off your system.
ఇట్లా 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 అంటుంటే అదంతా ఇట్లా రిలీజ్ అయిపోతుంది.
Exactly. Once you feel that released, you can see freedom in the body. That freedom is very, very, relieving. And we all deserve to live that free life now. So universe is the only job of universe is to keep you safe. Now, if you say I feel safe in chaos, it gives you chaos. If you feel I feel safe in peace, it gives you peace. Okay, so your traumas, because you're familiar with the traumas, it says, okay, you feel safe in trauma, so I'll give you more traumas.
And one more thing, Vamsi, you always you says no. If any thought comes also, okay, let it come and go. Don't think about that thought. Don't
Yes,
live with that thought. You said that. That actually we all need that because, as Lakshmi Garu said, we have so many feelings, so many thoughts, and first our mind first we go to the negative vibe only. Negative only it will go. Somebody is
correct.
traveling, somebody is visiting hospital, then first bad thought will come. So
Yes,
don't give the importance to that thought. This I learned.
mm,
When we think about that only, then sometimes it will come in the dream like that only. No, that repeated things. So when we
correct.
stop thinking about that, don't give importance to the thought.
Mm.
This I learned.
Exactly.
Ah,
Wonderful, Padmini
then,
garu. This is very important
um,
because thought is abstract. Every thought doesn't have to be true.
yeah,
Even your gut instinct that says, nah, I'll tell you some secret a lot of people don't say. Okay, gut feeling will not always be true. Why? Because gut is trained to only give you a negative vibe, to warn you, to signal danger. So if you're in a lot of chaos now, your gut will always give a negative feeling first. If you energize it, it becomes a truth. How many times you feared for something will happen? You feared that something bad will happen, but it never happened.
చాలా
Hmm.
సార్లు అనుకుంటారు.
Yes,
చాలా
right?
సార్లు.
Hmm.
అంటే ఇమీడియట్ గా అవుతుందో లేదో తెలియదు కానీ ఈ ఫీల్ వచ్చిన ఒక 2-3 days కి అనిపిస్తుంది. అది జరిగిన
Exactly.
తర్వాత ఓహో దీని ఎఫెక్ట్ అయినా మనకి 2-3 days ముందే వచ్చింది ఈ గట్ ఫీలింగ్ అనేది.
Yeah.
మనకి ముందే సైన్ లాగా అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది మనకి.
Correct. So the whole essence is don't get carried away with these false signals because your brain is trained to give you the signals that can give you pain. The signals can give you problem. Now that you are accustomed to feel that negativity, you only get the negativity as a first thought. That's a gut feeling. You say, "Ah, my gut is telling that." But the point is, gut is trained to only tell you bad, not good.
Yeah.
Right? So you should also be very, very careful and conscious to see is your gut feeling or message that your gut gives is coming as a part of intuition or it's coming or as a part of its programming. This is high level spiritual stuff, guys. Because
ఎట్లా అంటే
every time,
అది
Hmm.
ఒక సారి గూడు లాగా అట్లా ఫామ్ అయిపోతా ఉంటాయి థాట్స్.
Hmm.
అంటే
Hmm.
మనకి ఎగ్జాక్ట్ ఏం జరుగుద్ది అనేది తెలియదు, సంథింగ్ జరుగుద్ది.
Correct.
ఇక దాన్ని పట్టుకొని ఇక సాలిపురుగు అల్లుకుంటా వెళ్ళిద్ది చూసారా గూడు,
Exactly.
అట్లా మనం ఇవన్నీ అల్లుకుంటా వెళ్ళిపోతాము. అక్కడ
Yeah.
ఆ పాయింట్ అన్ని జరుగుతాయి.
And the point is now you will not realize it till everything falls apart.
Yes.
And then you say, my gut said it already. No, your gut said many things. Your gut will say 200 things in a second. But if you're not aware of it now, you will follow every false alarm and you manifest it. See, you have lot of
Okay.
power to manifest your things. So I'll tell you one thing. We are conscious creators. When you are living in 3-dimensional reality, then you get a signal, you have to surrender to it because there is no other way out. Okay, that's how you've been trained. 3rd-dimensional reality is just with your 5 senses, nothing more than that. There's no intuition, there's nothing intangible. Okay, but 4th dimension will include a concept of time. 5th dimension includes a concept of intuition. Okay, it's beyond time. Okay, now there you can create anything at the moment. So though you get a false alarm or you get some signaling that okay, something can go wrong, you're like, okay, maybe that could be true, but I'm a conscious creator, I can uncreate it. Why not? And also certain things you have to go through it, you cannot avoid it also. There also you'll surrender, you are wise. The wisdom increases to that extent that you know which to avoid, which to surrender. See here, sometimes what happens when you don't use a discernment, you're not surrendering, you're being foolish. Okay, universe will give you options. No, divine gives you the options. Okay, what do you want to choose at this point of time? You want to surrender, go with the flow, or you want to make a change? Either ways, universe is going to support you. You want to surrender, surrender consciously. Don't surrender because you feel helpless, or you feel you have got no power, no control, or you feel lazy. Very important. When you surrender, you are surrendering consciously, actively, and you know that's the right thing for you. You're not surrendering because there's nothing else to do. If you have achieved that level of transcendence where you say, okay, nothing is me, everything is flow. You have reached a state, then wonderful, surrender to everything. But you have dreams, you have aspirations, you have goals to achieve, you have got timelines and targets to meet, then definitely you can't be that person. You have to consciously create. You cannot say, I'll just go with the flow. You go with the flow, then you have to let go of your desires, ambitions, aspirations, everything. You just have to just go with the flow. You're just surviving. And just surviving mindfully, consciously. You're not surviving mindlessly again. There's fun in this. There is an enjoyment. There's a bliss in that also. Provided you should know what you should choose, when to choose what. If you don't do that, then what happens is you feel like you're going in the flow, but again the flow feels like it's holding you up. Again, you feel incomplete. You feel I miss this, I miss that. Okay? Yes, Shalja garu.
Sir, we should ultimately, even if we surrender also, we should go with the flow, kada?
See, surrendering, going with the flow, two different things, Andy. Surrender aina kuda resistance vastundhiga. You want to go with the flow, but somehow your resistance will not let you go. So that consciousness is also important. Okay. Yes, you have to go with the flow. When you say you have to, that means it's a compulsion. Now, who is compulsing what? What is the compulsion here? You can resist because we resist. No, we do it all the time. We don't really go with the flow. It's not like you have to. No, when you say you have to actually. But are you? No, na.
బట్ కానీ మనము దాన్ని అన్క్రియేట్ చేయలేం కదా. ఒక క్రియేట్ అయిన దాన్ని ఆల్రెడీ వెన్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ విత్ ఇన్ ఎ ఫ్లో, యూనివర్స్ ఏదైతే మనకి రాసిపెట్టిందో అదే జరగాలి కదా. కెన్ వి అన్క్రియేట్ ఇట్?
ఎస్, మనం అనుకుంటాం కదా, అన్క్రియేటెడ్, డిలీట్, రీస్టోర్ ఇట్ అక్రాస్ ఆల్ లెవెల్స్, టైమ్, స్పేస్, డైమెన్షన్స్ అండ్ రియాలిటీస్. We can uncreate. The point is, who created that? See, God is not to create everything for you. You create it through your own thoughts, through your own beliefs, through your own experiences of life. You create it already. Hence, they manifest. Yes, you want to see, for example, if you have not learned the lesson, you fall in the same loops again and again, right? So you have created the reality before it occurred. But if you have learned the lesson, you'll uncreate that. You'll make a change. You bring a difference. So it's about your awareness. How aware are you that you're not, that are you letting things happen the way they're happening, or are you taking control? You should be very aware. You should be brutally aware. If you're not aware, what happens? You lose it. What do you lose? You lose this moment that is offering you. Yes, you have next moments also, but what is gone. You can't cry and lament about it. But the point is, if you don't make the most use of the available resources that you have, at some point, the value that moment could give is gone. You have to live the cycle for longer duration. But yes, as long as you don't learn, no, there's no point. But if you're learning, then definitely you won't be the same person. Nah? But again, after you learn, are you applying it? Now, if you're applying, wonderful. If you're not applying, why are you not applying? What is stopping you from not applying it? Everything is an exercise. It's an assignment. Just observe. Just take one step behind and see, okay, this is what is happening. Now I feel like Vamsi said to do this, but I don't feel like doing it. I want to cry and shout and lament. I want to do a lot of drama. Okay, do it. Do it conscious drama. Nakhre karo. Jitna karne kar lo. At some point you feel like, okay, done. How long would I like to play this version? Right?
At some point of time, that should break. We should break it.
Exactly. So, Adi, you should be consciously deciding, okay, I'll let it break on so and so date. Or this event should happen in my life where someone slaps me tight in the public, then only I'll stop. Okay, wait for that moment to happen. Someone will slap tight, then you stop. Or your actions only will slap you.
Yes.
So see, it's a choice. So are you really or truly living life of choices? Are you just going without choices, feeling like, I have got no power here? Surrendering is not powerlessness, guys. Surrendering is knowing your power and still letting it happen. Because you are deliberately deliberating the action, deliberating your choices to the universe's choices. You're giving it to the universe. Okay, you do. I know what to do, but I just go with you. I've got no issues later. It works, it works. It fails, it fails. Absolutely all right. This state you are cultivating. If you can cultivate this, sustain it, nothing like it. If you cannot cultivate it, you're not sustaining it, then that's the problem. Ask yourself, what will inspire you to cultivate? What is inspiring you not to cultivate? Or what are the causes? What are the reasons that you tell yourself that I cannot cultivate this? Because it's a necessity, right? If you do not cultivate this way of living life, what happens is you live with your old ways. And I don't say old ways are bad, but the old ways, if they serve well, if they're serving you absolutely right, then you'll not be sitting here, right? So somehow you feel that's not working in a way that should work. Maybe you're going with the flow. You're like, nah, chal raha hai. Avatan ka avani, kani. So when you're living like that,
అంటే మీరు చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే ఎప్పుడైతే యూనివర్స్ కి సరెండర్ అయ్యి వెన్ వి గో విత్ ఎ ఫ్లో కాన్షియస్లీ వీ కెన్ అన్క్రియేట్ వాట్ వాజ్ డెస్టినేటెడ్ టు అస్ అంతేనా?
అంతేగా.
ఎస్.
See, ఇక్కడ డెస్టినేషన్ అంటే ఏముండదండి. You have to understand this. See, destiny is what happened in the past is a destiny, not what is going to happen. See, what is going to happen can always be changed. Provided, are you really conscious and aware enough to do that? Are you skilled enough to do it? Are you in the power and position to do it? Nowhere it is said that you cannot change your reality. Markandeya is an example. Satya Anasuya is an example. They fought death. These are not stories, these are metaphors. Okay, they have such a strong will and grit that they could change what is meant for them. If they could do, you also can do it. Provided, are you really aware? Are you really skilled enough? Do you really believe that you can do it? Do you believe that you are Brahma? You are the creator of your experience. If you don't believe you are Brahma, then you cannot have that experience. If you are not Brahma, who are you?
ఎస్ సార్, వీఆర్ ఓన్లీ బ్రహ్మాస్ ఫర్ అవర్ లైఫ్. ఎందుకంటే పాస్ట్ లో దాన్ని బట్టే మన ఫ్యూచర్ కూడా డిసైడ్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి వీఆర్ ఓన్లీ క్రియేటింగ్ అవర్ ఓన్ లైఫ్స్.
Exactly. And it's not like it's not like like surrender state where you have no power. No, it's not like that. It is the truth and fact. Our Upanishad says that. Our Vedas say it. You are Brahma. When you know you are the Brahma, then are you applying the Brahma Tattva? What is Brahma Tattva? It's creation. Are you creating it? You are creating it, but are you consciously creating it? Are you consciously creating it, or are you letting everything happen accidentally and you are just witnessing whether it happened after a while?
పాస్ట్ లో అంతా చాలా మంది ఏమనుకుంటారంటే పాస్ట్ లో అంతా నా చేతిలో లేకుండా అయిపోయింది అని అంటారు. ఫ్యూచర్ కి వచ్చేటప్పటికేమో అరే నేను అది చేసినందువల్ల ఇది జరిగిందని ఎవరు రియలైజ్ అవ్వరు. ఫ్యూచర్
Exactly.
లోనేమో నాకు తెలియకుండానే అయింది కదా అది, ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు నేను దాన్ని ఫేస్ చేయాలి, దీన్ని మారుద్దాం అనుకుంటే అది అవ్వదు కదా.
Yeah. See, when you know your power,
ఒకటి
you're not looking for something that is lesser than you. Lakshmi garu.
ఏదైనా యాక్సెప్టెన్సీ మెయిన్ వంశీ గారు. యాక్సెప్టెన్సీ మెయిన్, సరెండరింగ్ ఒకటి. ఇవి రెండు పెట్టుకుంటే లైఫ్ లో చాలా సాధించవచ్చు.
Exactly. And you have the power. Who should say that?
అంటే మనం తప్పు చేసా, ప్రతి ఒక్కళ్ళు అంటున్నారు అవును మేమే చేసాము సో వాట్ అనే ఒక తెగింపు కూడా మనలో ఉండగలగాలి. ప్రతి దానికి మనము అయ్యో రామ కృష్ణ
అదే
అనేది
కదా
ఇదంతా
acceptance.
ఓకే, యాక్సెప్టెన్సీ కంపల్సరీ ఉండాలి.
Yes.
ఓకే చేసింది అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి నేను సరెండర్ అవుతున్నా, ఇంకా ఏది అయినా సరే నేను సరెండర్ తీసుకోవడానికి రెడీగా ఉన్నాననే ఎప్పుడైతే మనం సరెండర్ అవుతామో యూనివర్స్ కి, మనం బెటర్ రిజల్ట్ మాత్రం 100% వస్తుంది.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Surrenderfulness, being in the moment.
Be in the moment with awareness.
Yes, with awareness.
If you're not aware, you are in the moment, okay. What happens is moment is past, you know moment is passing. Then you're not really aware of what you should pick, what you should not pick. You're just letting it pass. Sometimes that works. Honestly, sometimes that works. But see, you have to build something called discernment. Discernment is very important. Discernment will make sure what is that you're picking up, what is that you're discarding. That wisdom and discernment is very important. If you don't build this discernment and wisdom over a period of time now, your knowledge is useless. Your knowledge becomes a curse because you know many things, but you don't know what to do with it. Right? We all suffered with that now.
Yes.
Most of you know things better than me, but how many of you are able to apply things that you already know? You got better life experience, right? So no, so this is a wake up call for everyone. So you know many things already. Now how are you applying it? And what inspires you to apply? It's not like, you know, Vamsi Krishna asked me to do. If you do it for Vamsi Krishna, then you'll always suffer. No, it's not. You're not doing it for Vamsi Krishna. You're doing it because that is the right thing to do. Because you are the benefactor of it, and also you have the power to do it. You will do it only when you know you have the power to do it, and you do it. Sometimes people say, I have a lot of power to do, but when you put into practice or when you actually execute, you do nothing. Why? Because it's only in the mind. In the execution, you have got no energy. You're overconfident or you're overestimating yourself. So sometimes, you know, you have to fail there also. Then you're saying, I was overestimating myself. Into chanta cheno anukunnanu, but real goes to same లేదు అక్కడ. It's okay that we know that we fail. And we have to fail once in a while. That keeps us humble. That shows us the truth. Okay, that will give us a real power. Okay, sometimes you know many things, but nothing of your knowledge will work. You start a question. Why or what did my knowledge do? Nothing. I wasted a lot of time in this.
అంతే కదా వంశీ గారు, ఇప్పుడు డిగ్రీలు చదువుకున్న వాళ్ళకి కూడా ఒకసారి ఆ చదువుకునే చదువు ఎందుకు ఉపయోగపడకుండా పోతుంది. కనీసం
అసలు ఎక్కడ-
ఏబిసిడి రాని వాడు ఈ రోజు కోట్లు సంపాదించే వాళ్ళు కొంతమంది ఉన్నారు.
See, ఇక్కడ చదువు దేని చదువుతున్నాడు, చదువుకోవడం చదివా డబ్బుల కోసం చదువుతున్నాడా? That's the point, na? See, when people say, I love education, I love to study, okay, wonderful. But are you studying to make money also? Is that a part of your actual plan, or money making is just a side effect? We are really we are not really sure about it. You say, manchiga chaduko. Yes, they'll read properly, but are you including the element of education along with knowledge and enlightenment and also translating that into money? Is it translating into money making skill? No. We don't talk about money. And they don't know how to use their skill.
ఎవరు చెప్పము, పిల్లలకి ఆ మాట చెప్పరు.
Tell people make money than studying well.
ఇప్పుడు
Exactly.
మీరు చదువుకుంటే ఇది ఫాస్ట్ గా చెప్పేవాళ్ళు, కానీ ఇప్పుడు ఎవరు పేరెంట్స్ అట్లా చెప్పట్లేదు.
See, the point is, baga chaduko, study well, you'll get a good job and you'll get a good money. That is what people said.
Yes.
That's not for everybody. When you study well, apply it to make money. Have money making skills also equally important. It's not like just memorizing concepts are not going to give you a job. I know, in our college, in our interviews, sorry, during the college we have the placement interviews. There's one lady, she's an absolutely very good in studies, and she scores always the topper. But she could not give a self introduction. She could not introduce herself to the team, and they could not take her in. Her academics were useless. She got 99, 90. Every subject will be 97 and above. but she couldn't introduce herself. So how much of her knowledge is helping her making money? Then after that, she felt so bad, humiliated. She got married and she had 2 kids. Now she's a homemaker. She's happy homemaker, that is fine. But her involvement and her investment into education did not turn into money. Right? So it's very important. You have to be very clear. And you have to include, again, money is not bad. Yeah, come on. Money is very, very sweet. Money is very, very important. We all know it. Well, everybody is working for money. Everybody is running for money, though you admit it or not. But are you consciously allowing that money to come into your life? Or, are you sending signals to the universe that, okay, hey, I'll tell you one thing. Something interesting happened. So this morning, when I was typing this message for energy exchange, okay, I was stuck there. So 2 questions came. Should I have to put money as an exchange? Or should I remove the concept of energy exchange, put a donation based? Okay, you can donate whatever you want to donate for this attunement. Or just don't have anything. Okay, these 3 were running. I was scanning and energy was very distorted. Okay, a part of me started to feel I'm in Kasi, so I live like a bhikshu here. So let me put donation based. But somehow I felt, okay, if I put donation based, somehow it didn't align also. Okay, value proportion, I didn't see it happening. So I said, okay, I'll leave it to Kasi Vishwanath only. And I put that, 555. So today I went to Karan Satram for lunch. One elderly woman, she's in her 70s. She came to me, she saw me in my kurta, not kurta, dhoti and uttariyam. So she came to me and she gave me, 101 rupees as a dakshina to me. I felt, okay, this is a sign for me. Okay, chalo, I can live like a mendicant here. Wonderful. So from now, most of these sessions will be donation based. Okay, not education. Healing sessions will be the group healings that we do, that will be donation based. For one-to-one sessions and learnings, you need to create that value. So there would be an energy exchange, but other things would be donation based. So I got a message clearly. Shivuda ikkada bhikshu corner mananta. So today I got that message. I felt okay. At least nothing worse, I can just beg and eat and live here in Kasi. My survival will be taken care. I know it is, but message. Okay. Anybody would like to share how your week was? Conscious body tally. How are you? How is your health?
Sir, I'm consciously observing body, sir. My body.
So how is your body?
My body is reacting. అది
Reactive to
ఆయుర్వేదిక్ ట్రీట్మెంట్కి వెళ్తున్నానని చెప్పాను కదా, అది ఎక్కడెక్కడ మసాజ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ ఉంది, ఎక్కడెక్కడ తగ్గింది, ఎక్కడ ఇంకా ఉంది, ఎక్కడ ఇంకా కావాలి అనేవి చాలా కాన్షియస్ గా తెలుస్తున్నాయి.
Hey, wonderful, awesome. This mindfulness is important. Very good. The moment you know, okay, there is some problem here, and you just tap and release it, it releases. Wonderful.
ఐఎమ్ ట్యాపింగ్ ఆల్సో దర్ వెన్ ఎవర్ అప్పుడు అక్కడ హెడేక్ వచ్చినా లేకపోతే ఎమోషన్స్ ఏమన్నా, నాకు మెయిన్ గట్లో రావు. కొంతమందికి అంటే మీరు అన్నట్టు నాకు ఎమోషన్స్ అని ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ ఇక్కడ తెలుస్తుంది అనమాట, హార్ట్ చక్ర దగ్గర ఏమన్నా వచ్చినా కూడా. సో అక్కడ ట్యాప్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను. అదొకటి.
Cool. Right. Yes, Tally, you can take over. I'd love to hear from you. How are you? How is everything going on?
I'm not going to put the video on today because I'm not fully recovered, but I do want to say I'm feeling about 90% better. I've had a few healings from you, and I've sat in on a few of these things, and I'm coming to the top. I'm coming out of it, moving through me, out of me, and I'm really happy that I was able to jump in today. Added a lot more to how I'm feeling and about myself and about everything around us, and pretty profound. And my biggest concern right now is I just really want to catch up with all you guys, all the stuff that I missed while I was ill in bed. So hopefully you can be patient with me, but I'm here and I'm just loving all of this. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day. And this is Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. So this year's birthdays, I mean, the two ones I celebrated gave me a shift. These are 15 days apart. 2 days gave me two different experiences for my entire life. And I'm so glad I've been through this cycle, the lunar cycle to the solar cycle. The 14 days have been magical for me. I have been through a hell lot of emotions, feelings, thoughts, this, that, and whatnot. Okay, and finally, I'm seeing a lot of deeper acceptance in myself, understanding my flaws, my limitations, my skills, my strengths. So the things that I was not owning, that I was not accepting, that I was not really proud of, I think, and whatever I've been abandoning, whatever I was trying to constantly push away, um, I'm seeing that. I'm pushing them away. I'm not receiving, I'm not as open as I should be to receive love. I was not really open to accept love that is given to me. I just want to give. But when it comes to receiving, I just close. And whatever I close, whenever I close that now, somehow I get a urge suddenly, once in a blue moon, that I want to grab everything that I gave. That is explosive. So that is creating a lot of conflict. So I've understood this, and this is going very deep, and I'm working on my own healing. And this SLMI is helping me so much to clear that the emotional rush that is generated inside me, the feeling of inadequacy, the feeling of insufficiency, the lack, all that I was carrying all through the years is just coming to surface like this. It's like showing it. It's been like brutally on my face. Now I cannot avoid an escape. So I'm really glad I'm going through all the cycles for my best, and who we are once this SLMI is done, you cannot comprehend. Okay. Again, when I say SLMI, not just 21 days, but the entire journey till the level 4, till you become a mentor. At least, if not mentor, if you just become a practitioner of it, you cannot recognize your old self. You will be brutally aware of everything that is happening. That you cannot sit with the old identity that can cause problem to you. You cannot harm yourself. You cannot hurt yourself or anybody else for that matter. You are so conscious of everything that is happening, and the conscious is not restrictive. Also, sometimes you are very conscious that you're not free. Right? Did it happen? You're very conscious around some people. You are not free. You feel like you're packed, but it's not like that. Now you're very conscious and you're free and flowing. That is the state that you will be achieving with. Okay, that's the target I want you all to have, because we have an amazing journey. We have got amazing possibility for us to live a wonderful life that we wanted to live. No God is going to stop that, because the God is stopping you is the God that is staying inside you. Okay, did you tame the God inside you properly? Did you assure the God inside you that he can be the God that is outside also? Are we doing it? No, that God is different. This God is bad. Right? God is God, boss. Come on. Devil is also God. One manifestation of God. When you understand that, everything is right. Everything is just happening in a divine frequency. But are we really attuned to that frequency? Yes, wonderful. If you're not attuned to that frequency, when will you start attuning yourself? If not today, when? Ask yourself this question. You don't have to answer me. The day you say, yes, today is the day, that's the day. Everything shifts from that moment. You are just one decision away from leading that wonderful life that you have been creating in your dream world. The dream can become truth and reality only when you claim it, when you allow it to happen. Now you have your reasons. All the reasons, Om Namah Shivaya. But how long would you like to hold on to these reasons? Is hanging and dangling good for you? Okay, and today's Akshaya Tritiya. Today's Akshay Tritiya's attunement is going to help you clear those channels. Okay, be a part of this attunement. To all the healers, Ishwari Garu, you are not a healer, I know, but if you wish to be a part of this attunement, you can join the attunement group.
Share.
Yeah, I'll send that link to you.
బట్ ఒకటి వంశీ గారు ఏంటంటే ఓపెన్ గా చెప్పాలంటే మీతో జర్నీ స్టార్ట్ అయిన తర్వాత చేంజెస్ అయినాయి మేము చాలా చూసాం లైఫ్ మాలో మేము చాలా చేంజెస్ చూసాం.
మనలో మనమే కాదు, వేరే వాళ్ళు కూడా చాలా చూస్తున్నారు.
మాలో వేరే వాళ్ళు కూడా చాలా చూస్తున్నారు. అది ఇంకొక పాయింట్ అనుకో.
అందరం చూస్తున్నాం, మనలో చేంజెస్ మాత్రం సూపర్. Once again, happy birthday, sir.
Thank you so much. I'll see you in the other
సన్నిధిలో కాశీ విశ్వనాథుడి సన్నిధిలో.
Yes.
ఓకే సార్, బాయ్. ఒక డౌట్ వచ్చింది, మొన్న ఎప్పుడో మనం పెట్టాం అన్నయ్యకి విషెస్, మళ్ళా ఇప్పుడు విషెస్ పెట్టాం, ఏంటి సార్?
ఏమో అండి,
అన్నయ్య బర్త్డే ఎప్పుడు అని.
పుట్టింది ఒకసారి, పైసలు సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకుంటాం, చచ్చిగా చేసుకుంటాం బర్త్డే సెలబ్రేషన్స్. ఇది అంతే, సంవత్సరానికి 2 సార్లు చేస్తూ 3 సార్లు చేస్తూ 5 సార్లు చేస్తుంది. ఏముంది, ఎవడ ఆపేస్తాడు మన్ని? ఎవడరా మన ఆపేది?
అసలు రోజు పుట్టినరోజేనండి లైఫ్ లో.
నిజం చెప్పాలంటే, see, this is important thing too. You are waking up every day, that means you are born again every day. You didn't die in sleep.
అదే చెప్పబోతున్నాను, మనం మార్నింగ్ లేచామంటే మన పుట్టినరోజు లెక్కే.
Exactly, you woke up, that's a birthday, you born again.
ఈ సైకిల్ ఎప్పుడైతే మనం తెలుసుకున్నామో సో మన లైఫ్ లో చాలా చేంజెస్ వస్తాయి. అంటే తెలియకపోవడం కాదు, యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయడం
అంతే. యా, వచ్చేస్తారండి, డోంట్ వరీ. ఓకే, చలో, టైమ్ ఇస్ అప్. I'll see you there. Everybody hop into that meeting.
Yeah.
Atma Namaste.
Okay, sir. Atma Namaste, sir. Bye.